Hey everyone. Just yesterday, somebody messaged and asked a question which pertains to life, and I'm sure all of us must have dealt with it at some point in our lives as well. And this question is of losing somebody. How do we manage slash handle a situation in which we've lost someone? Now, this could be two scenarios. One, that you've lost someone to God, which means that the person passed away, and secondly, it could be that you've had a breakup, or in life, as life is, there is a possibility that the two of you met and somewhere along the line just got separated. So how do you handle with that loss? First and foremost, I want to tell you that these videos that are being posted are to handle normal day-to-day things, and if I may say that, things that are of mild to medium intensity. Losing somebody's dying, a loved one going away, these are intense experience for human beings simply because we are emotional people. So for these things, it may not be the best thing to use videos or just go by something that's written on the web. One approach is that you can reach out to the coach and the therapist and help them solve whatever you're going through. But in situations wherein you are either not ready to do that, or you want to handle it yourself, understand that anybody's going involves a cycle of grief that begins. And the cycle of grief is something which according to me, is very important for people to go through. And the first step of that cycle of grief is that of denial. Denial simply is it didn't happen. When I say denial, what is meant by denial is that it's a complete confusion, a state of shock, or even getting to a reality of this thing, this event, or this calamity is upon me now. Once you have experienced that, then comes the next phase, which is that of anger, which is frustration, irritation, anxiety, and followed by that there is a dip in the cycle, which is what the depression is, which is how do I handle with this? I do not know what to do. And then there is some bit of bargaining coming, wherein this is the point where people begin to see the bright side of things, which is whatever happened for good. There was a disease, so good that guy went. Anyway, which ways the relationship was not going anywhere, so good we parted ways. This is the kind of internal bargaining that we are doing with ourselves at that point, for us to lead to the end of the cycle, which is acceptance. Now, this is where you finally accept that somebody has left. So this cycle of grief that we just spoke about, it's very, very important for people to go through this. When you do not experience that, when you suppress, ignore, or get busy in normal day-to-day life, that completion to grief as a result of that event is not happened. So first of all, before you even reach out to coach and therapist, it's a good idea for you to look at that grief, look at a point in your life wherein you lost someone, and see if you completed the grief cycle. And that is when you can move on to the next step, which in a lot of cases is completion and closure. See, as the gestalt operates in our mind, it's very, very important for us to complete things, to look for a closure. I would recommend that do a closure either physically, or if the person is not there, do it mentally. The closure is very, very important for people to move on. It's like open files on computer. If you have a lot of files open on the laptop does not work optimally in an optimal condition. Similarly, if you have a lot of completions to be done with people, it just takes a lot of courage. Yes, it exposes you, makes you vulnerable, of course, true. But believe you me, the kind of strength and energy you'll have post that will just be amazing. I would not recommend you to look at any of the to-do things, the DIY things on self-help and personal development, if you're dealing with a loss or if you're missing someone desperately. Take care and let me know in the comment section below, or reach out to me on the messenger or WhatsApp. Thank you.